Hello lovelies, welcome to Lovely Dolls and Toys. Today we'll be making lavender dress for Barbie Curvy. Print out the pattern and cut it out with scissors. Trace all the pieces onto the fabric except the top without hem. The top without hem will be traced inside the top with hem. Fold the straps like this. Pin them. Use stitch length 2 and straight stitch and sew them. And the strap is finished. Pin the top with hem, with the straps and with the back part. Sew the top. This is the top from the front side and this is the back side. Now we will pin and sew this part. Carefully pin it on one side and on the other in the same place. Sew this part very carefully. I am using only the wheel on the right side. This is how it looks when it's sewn. Now make the other side. Pin it and sew it again. Now the top is finished and we can turn it around. Pin it and sew it. The top part is finished. Now we will pin and hem the bottom part of the skirt. I am using satin stitch foot, but you can use universal foot. This is how it looks. Now we will use stitch length 4. Sew one line and one parallel line. And now we will gather the fabric. Separate the two threads on the front side of the fabric. Hold them and pull the fabric very slowly so you don't break it. Now you will gather the fabric. Make the same length, pin it and sew it. Use stitch length 2 and make the stitch right between the two stitches. Now we will remove the bottom thread because we don't need it anymore. We will pull it. We will fix the little holes with our nail. Now we will sew 2 parallel lines with stitch 4 on the top of the skirt. I am using satin stitch foot. I am making first line and the second parallel line. Now we will gather the fabric, hold the 2 front threads and pull the fabric. Gather it carefully so you don't break the threads. Compare the length of the skirt and the length of the top. They have to be the same. Pin the top and the skirt together and sew it. Use stitch length 2 and sew it. This is how it looks when it's sewn. And now we don't need the bottom thread, so pull it away. Again, fix the holes with your nail. Sew parallel line to make the waist look neat. This is how it looks. Fold both sides of the dress, pin them and sew them. The left side is finished and now we will do the right side. Measure 6 centimeters on the straps, mark it with pencil or pen. Pin it to the back side of the dress beside the previously sewed fold end. This is how it looks pinned on both sides. This is how it looks from the other side. Sew it right on the existing line to make it look invisible. This is how it looks when it's finished. You can cut the excess end with scissors. Cut Velcro 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter. Place Velcro on the dress. On the left side it is the soft side of Velcro and it is inside the dress. On the right side it is the spiky side of Velcro and it is on the outside of the dress. Sew it. Measure and mark 2 centimeters from the waist of the dress. This part will not be sewn. Pin and sew the back side of the dress to the mark point. This is how it looks when it's sewn. Now we're finished and we will flip the dress inside out. This is how it looks on the doll, Barbie Curvy. Hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Your lovely dolls and toys.